So apparently, I don't know if you guys are aware of the initial IGN article. I know we talked about it on Saturday Night Hypnosis regarding Black Myth Wukong. All right, this game, Black Myth Wukong, I want to explain to you guys what the Streisand effect is. Okay. The Streisand effect is an amazing thing, and we've been seeing it happen in the gaming industry through and through ever since this Gamergate 2.0 thing has happened. Multiple content creators have exploded in popularity because of it. Smash JT is probably a prime example of a Streisand effect, right? We're seeing it happen through and through. Now, because of what happened with IGN and the fact that people caught on to IGN lying about Black Myth Wukong, Black Myth Wukong now has become the #1 wish-listed game on Steam overnight. Overnight, bro. That's how far that this story went. Overnight, in 24 hours, it became the #1 wish-listed game. And I'm not even talking by a little bit. I'm talking about 5 times the amount of second place. That right there is what the Streisand effect is. When these gaming journalists band together, they get on the little Discord chat because God knows they don't got Twitter anymore. They get on their Discord and they say, hey, we're going to target this studio. This studio hasn't paid up. So we need to target this studio until they pay up. Well, you know what happens? People find out. The word gets around. The Streisand effect takes over. And now gamers are rallying behind that game. Now, granted, Black Myth Wukong was already going to be probably a successful game, just given how it looks and how the gameplay is. But now, you guys just added that whole extra layer on top of it that is going to go, it's going to make the game go much farther than it probably would have went. So we have a post here from Grums. It says, IGN releases a statement via the original Black Myth Wukong hit piece author, Rebecca Valentine. The article fails to address the mistranslated text, demands the developer address her false claims against them, demands the developer she attacked to defend her personally for making those false claims, and whines that there are no femme-coded characters in the game, whatever that is. You can't make this shit up. Defend me as I attack you, game science. I wrote an open reply and pinned it to my feed. You can check it out there. All right, this is from Rebecca Valentine. If you guys don't know who Rebecca Valentine is, she is a massive creature that has been working for IGN for quite a bit now. She's definitely in the enlarged category. You know, it's a little bit scary. I think she's more so in like the Gorlock, the Destroyer territory, if I had to guess. But Rebecca Valentine thought it was in her best interest to try to attack the developer, mistranslate what they said, and then try to use that against them, give the information to Sweet Baby Inc. for them to supposedly run a racket on them. Again, all of this is alleged, but I wouldn't put it past. So here's what she says, and this is so typical of a woman. I'm sorry. It just is. Women have a very hard time admitting they're wrong or apologizing for that matter. And we're going to see that all play out right here. So she says, last year, we published a comprehensive report on IGN. Comprehensive. You know, it quotes, you guys can't see, but I'm throwing up quotations. Comprehensive report on IGN detailing a number of sexist and inappropriate remarks made by multiple developers of Black Myth Wukong, including those in leadership roles at Game Science. Okay, right off the bat, none of it was sexist and none of it was anything. Like, she literally mistranslated and added words or took away words that would give you full context over what the guy actually said. Like, they purposely did that because they wanted to push this sexist narrative. That's already been proven by multiple people who have translated what the original person said. Is the guy an edgelord? Yeah, probably. But what he said was not sexist in the slightest. At least not what she was quoting anyway. She was taking what he said, adding shit to it, and then quoting it and pretending as if that was everything he said, which it wasn't. As of the publication of this preview, Game Science has yet to provide any response or statement addressing our report or their past remarks. Why should they? Why should they? You purposefully misrepresented them. You lied about what they said. That's literally what it is. Workbot says, say extremely huge, not fat. Jeez. You don't want me to call her fat? Is that what it is? I mean, I called her an extremely large creature. I didn't call her fat. I feel like that was better. Like Mitchell, I had the opportunity to see Black Myth Wukong at Summer Game Fest, though my appointment was admittedly a little strange. I was told as part of my invitation, the Game Science would have a statement related to the reports of sexism. I arrived at the appointment and saw the game as planned. But when I asked for the promised statement, I was told by a PR representative, Game Science is focused on the demo during playdays and will only answer questions related to gameplay. So you got owned then. You got fucking owned. Because what you that's actually pretty great. So what happened was they lied to her. They bait and switched her. They did exactly to her what she does to people. They bait and switched her, and they said, yeah, if you come to this expose and you report on our game, we're going to give you your piece and your questions will be answered over the entire situation. And then she got there, and they were like, yeah, we're only going to comment on the gameplay. Sorry. That's great. Fucking wrecked. You just know she ate some fried chicken afterwards. She was so angry. She was like, you know what? We should continue Asian hate. We shouldn't stop it. Can't stand these damn Chinese fucks. You just know she's angry. She boycotted Chinese food for like a week after that. Mitchell's preview doesn't need my validation, but for what it's worth, I fully back everything he's written here. Black Myth Wukong looks like it'll be a great game. It's gorgeous with snappy combat, fantastic monster design, and some really interesting boss fights. Damn, you really got to maintain that axis, huh? It is also true, and you got to look at the italics there. Also true, you really should put it in quotations. Also true that several of the people who are making it have made disparaging remarks about women and don't seem to be interested either in retracting their past statements or in supporting the numerous women who are being harassed in online conversations about Black Myth Wukong purely for expressing their discomfort with those statements. Now, wow. Can I say something real quick? And I hope all these haters are listening. So shout out to Kate Bush's husband. Shout out to Actual Gatum. Shout out to Alyssa Mercante. Shout out to all these, whatever. I find it really interesting how you strong, independent bitches that need no man, right? How all you women out here in the gaming scene who talk nonstop about how they're strong and independent and need no man, I find it genuinely amazing that you bitches constantly look for men to defend you when you're the ones who start shit online. I honestly think it's incredible. The fact that you're here in this article asking a Chinese developer to speak out against the people who you have an issue with, that's some weak shit coming from a strong, independent bitch that needs no man. That's some real weak shit. That's stunning and brave, to be honest with you. If you were as strong and independent and you didn't need a man, you guys wouldn't be begging the mainstream gaming industry to come out and defend your nonsense. You would be able to speak for yourselves. You would be able to handle it on your own.